Hey guys, welcome to the Chinos. Go. Hey guys, welcome back to the Chinos Plus One.
1 year Karara.
Yeah.
It's fun times doing videos when she's sleeping.
We have to take advantage of the small window.
And first of all, would like to start with sad news. Indaba ugogo uhambile back eHarare usikumbusha now ushambukile. Anyway guys, in rather devastating news, Gogo is now in Zimbabwe. We are hoping that we'll go and visit them soon.
Yeah.
So that Rain also familiarizes herself with Gogo that didn't come. Anyway, in today's video, we are going to be answering questions that we sent, or that we are rather asked via our Facebook page. We had a question and answer on Saturday. We did not respond to any of the questions
because we meant to do this.
Video. So without further ado,
Someone is Rengon's feather at you.
Without she?
Feather at you?
Without feather ado. I was right. What is ado, baby?
And you are not good at you.
It's ado.
I know.
Without feather ado. That's not good at Rungu, guys. Right, without further ado, we will start with the questions, and we are going to try and read all of them. First question, yakanzi mwana wangu akapiwa zita nani?
Yes, in mwana wedu akapiwa.
Yeah.
Okay. Distakamupa. I remember where the discussion about this na mama. And she was like, I did not want to impose any name. I'd like you guys to come up with a name and we'll follow suit. Same applies with your side of the family as well, hey?
Yeah, they were not even interested in naming her. But I remember way before Rain was even an idea, when we were still boyfriend and girlfriend. I think I came up with the name Manaya. Ndobva wazoifarira, you warmed up to the idea. You ndione my boys' names tiki.
Manaya, when did you discuss that?
I told you, Tiki, God told me that I was going to have problems conceiving. However, I know I'm going to have a baby girl first. And do not answer Manaya. And I don't answer Manaya Mana.
Well, I remember that.
Exactly. Anyway. Rain came from the dad. Why? Because Rain is the first girl in the family. So she's a princess. That's why sometimes we call her princess. Following Yuma Days, a story time of what happened Pamarora. Makazo ziva here nubu, and did you manage to cut them off? Or makaita pray and forgive? Mr. C will answer this one.
In relation to
Yeah.
the global address thing, what? Well, to be honest, we first agreed that we would forgive and forget. Number two, we were very prayerful about it. I remember it was a very prayerful time of our relationship, right? We would pray on the daily, 2-3 times per day, because the kind of challenges we were facing at that time were unheard of for considering that we're a new couple. What else? Yeah, so we did pray about it.
Yeah.
But we also let go. We forgave and forgot as well. What about you?
Yes, Nubu takaiziva. But I think for me it was a matter of forgiving, because you do not know the spirit that was using the person at that particular time. So forgiving, yes, I forgave. Prayed about it. Yes, we did pray about it.
And we forgot. It's
but
heavy on the forgetting. Well, it will take time.
It will take time. Yeah. Anyway, my question to Mr. Chinos. Karen anotombotsamwawo here. I love it though. Animoyo wakanaka. I have never met him, but shinongooneka. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
You are wrong. I think that's what I have to say.
If Papa Medakatotsawa, there's no dating.
I want to answer your question. Yes, I'm not Sangwa, and well, I'm not Sangwa. I think let's just let me end the I'm not Sangwa. But I don't want to blow a horn. Otherwise,
please just do it all.
No, I'm not Samazwake, but she is what should I say? Slow to anger. No, that is not it. She's quick to forgive, maybe, but very fast to anger.
Does it? Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's true. This fast to endokasta kukuregerera. But futi ndabva kukuregerera wobva wanditsika ndivatsamwa futi.
Yes, very fast.
So just like a baby, just later rain.
Yeah, fast to everything.
Right. Since you're in the UK, let me ask you a question which I found very funny among us wives. So are you married? No, he's my partner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Hands nemume munaita basa remuri too. I'll go first. I am a full-time housewife, taking care of a baby and being taken care of.
Well, in Indian, Rolls Royce. Well, I'm a warehouse operative by night, a security officer by day,
and a dad.
In between
the hours.
And single during the weekends. Single during the weekends.
He's a keyboardist at church. Ntukuda kuedza kubvisa mweya wedoro wakashata. Anyway, no question here. Kubva 2023 ku TikTok, ku YouTube now ndiri kuwandira pano mazuva ano. Ndiudzirewo vanhu vanovenga my Chinos kuti vaida Mr. Chinos vadeiwo here at the end of the video. Saka vanhu quick end of the video ndichakubvunza imuso. Karen, how do you feel about negative comments?
How do you feel?
I want to express how I feel without them dissing, because those people will be angry again and start. But anyway,
since when did we start to care about how people?
Sometimes I do.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I really do care
about
what
go for it.
How do I feel? Like, I'm also human, guys. You know what? But what I've learned, especially with TikTok, what I've learned is if someone comments to the negative, I go and look at their profile. I learn a lot from the profiles. Then I realize kuti misery loves company.
Right.
So you then realize what
it's projection.
It's just projection of their lives.
Most of the times.
I remember, I'm sorry to say, India I told a bad example. There's a lady akambondituka. I'm not coming for anyone named by Yema saying what. But mukadzi akandituka, akandituka zvinorwadza. And then musiwo kwakabva kwanaya. Kumnoko. Handisiwo kuti kwakanaya iri kwari. But ndakati inini kuri kunaya, but handitombonzwa sound yemvura. Unless ndaudzwa kuti kuri kunaya. Nditoona kuti kuri kunaya. Ndikati kuuya uya handituka naimwari wangu. Asifa. So I'll be very ndakambogara mbezenge when we were still in Bordeaux, like when we got married. I was in Zengi house and I know the feeling. And if I had seen someone was doing better at that time, know that that's the type of person I am, probably I was gonna feel jealous because I cannot have what they have. So some of these things sometimes I realize kuti it's just a projection yezvauri kuitwa. Maybe marriage yake haisi kufamba zvakanaka and paanoona mavideos naMr Chinos anobva afunga kuti let me attack that lady. But guys, andite like zvinorwadza because I'm human, but those comments, they tell me that I'm doing something well. Like I'm just nailing something right.
A man without enemies
is a man without enemies.
No, yeah. A man without enemies is a dead man.
Yes. Saka munhu asina anomwe nganomira chiro parufu munhu anotaurwa zvakanaka. A man without enemies is a dead man. Sezvataurwa naBaba. Anyway, so under that comment vanhu vakabva vati answer my question too, pamwe pacho zvinozonyanya and uri munhu waman, how do you deal with it? And also I've learned to cry. Like if I want, I used to cry. No, 2024, 2025 and because 2024 when I was being attacked, people didn't know I was pregnant, and I was like, I've got a blessing, so get to me, but then it doesn't. And also some of these things that they attack me, I no longer take them as attack. I take them as like, what do you call them? Kakutsiurwa kaniraf. Maybe I need to work on this. But there's some of these things that I don't have control over. Like mino yangu, guys. I can't control it. Saka tuka guys. Ende hapana hanti. But musomno ntukira tikari nenda onoro kwa msoro. Yo msoro mechinos. I'll see what I can do about it. But if it's about anything that God created, I'm sorry. There's no day that I'm going to wake up with big nyash. Akuna. That day is going to come, but it's not going to happen overnight. I'm saying that day is going to come, but it's not going to happen overnight. So zvamanje manjika dilaira Mrs Chinoziva vane musana unogumira uzvidya, then that's fine. And this kuda zvekunetsana nevanhu vanotapata. Right. Next question. Earthquake. Anyway.
Okay.
Anzi inini handina mubvunzo, but ndofarira mubereki wenyu makabata. Isi nyore kugara nemapenzi mumba. I love you guys. We love you too. Thank you. Anzi munongodika so you're looking good. Then everyone else was saying you're looking good. I love your positive vibes. I love your energy, Karen. She nothing. You're loved. Just me. And I just miss my video. I think we've got two more.
We've got like a couple
before the session ends. Anyway, parenting. It is say any advice for one vasati vane mwana.
Wow. Parenting is not easy. That's one thing we can tell you so far. It's not easy, but it's also a team effort, I guess. This is something we were taught by people who were there before us, and we're just putting it into practice. Last Sunday, it was Father's Day, right? Then our pastor was teaching on how to be a suitable helper, even if you are the man of the house. So there's I've always known this.
But
yes, it's nice.
And terera my past.
No, not just terera.
Asikuterera okay.
Ask Job.
For me, parenting, if I start saying it's not easy, I'm lying. I'm enjoying every milestone. And it's not easy. Why? Because my mom has been here helping us for like 2-3 months now, and she made it easy for us, to be honest. She made it easy for TK to swiftly go back to his job, and for me to navigate through the highs and lows, to nurse my wounds and everything. So it's a beautiful experience. And advice for vanhu vasati vane vana is be prayerful, be intentional about raising your child. Agree on one thing. Don't do chimwe umwe kuita chake. Agree. If you are going to raise your child on coco melon, let it be an agreement. Kutoti ndabuda musara makuradza mwana Power Rangers. Nothing.
Sounds like me.
That sounds like TK, right? And also communicate, guys. I'll just give an example. This other day we were going out na rain at church, and then tetocha wakabuda nejira rekumfukiza, and then haana kutaura kuti ndabuda nejira, ndakato nonoka buda mpandi chitsvaga jira, and then ndobva ndabuda naro. Had we communicate, ndabva ndabuda nerimwe. Had we communicated kuti Karen usabude nejira kana dai ndakati TK une jira here, you know, we could not have spent so much time looking for something chiripo kudara. So communication is also key, and being prayerful.
But it's not easy in terms of are you getting enough sleep?
Well, I'm not getting sleep.
Right.
Well, now we are trying to create another routine for Rain. Gogo had created a routine, but I'm trying to do something that works for us. Maybe making her go to bed a bit earlier, and then she wakes up times Gogo. Like now we know it's 11:45. She wake up at around 1 a.m. and we feed and change, and then she goes back to sleep. She wakes up at 6 a.m. So we are getting into a routine, really like good for both of us. But yes, I'm sleep deprived and I'm having series of migraines, but I'm good.
I'm also having series of migraines.
Pandilo feeder rain, baba Anyway, how do you guys handle negativity? How do you keep on keeping on? How do you manage to stay on top of the situation? What's your recipe to staying positive and victorious? TK will answer that for us.
All right. It's plain and simple. We mentioned something previously about this, isn't saying a man without enemies is a dead man. So if you see people attacking you, that means there's something good you're doing. Molanguage you have So when we see those kind of comments come through, we know that we are agitating the devil somehow, somewhat. And usually people who comment negatively about you are usually beneath you. Someone who's got his stuff and going on, Akarongeka has no time to be commenting negatively. Usually when we open these profiles, as we say before,
okay, yeah. Apana munani olevo
no, I think it's just a lack of education. And I had a discussion with a friend of mine. Jealous is good, and it's good, but jealous parno shat and parnoti. I want to have what you have, emulating what I'm jealous of the person. How do I get what you have? You've got a beautiful marriage. How are you doing it? That's a good form of jealous. But when you say my chinos, she does not deserve to be there in that indiripo, then that kind of jealous is now.
Comment yanda 2 days ago. TikTok yakanzanzi the husband is beautiful though and he's handsome. Iwo zvinokupa magatsi ekuti murume umwe munhu akanaka chi.
I think it was
akanaka. No, you should read the thread. It was a very harmful comment, that one. I'm eyeing it with a godly eye. One day when Rain is not being Rain, when she's being a baby, I will come for that comment. And some of these times then I appear as if I'm a very rude person, but I'll just be showing you this is who I can also be. But anyway,
how to handle negativity was
anyway, how we are victorious. I think that TK
we make
before
lemonade out of lemons.
Iwewe kanoshita malemon ako malemonade ako ini na TK we were friends before we were husband and wife, so we are victorious because some of these things we talk as friends. You know, I've always wanted to avoid a situation with you know, I want us to talk as sharp. I don't like this. And I think that has kept us going for nearly 5 years now.
Exactly.
Pane munhu akatoboisa futi comment yotanzi hanzi kana uchinzwa yekumba kumba tinotodara nokutoti shaiwoka
kana une mhino pambatapa munozota nemhino ndendatomuseka uzikaiti.
Exactly.
It's too late.
I think Rain ndiye umwe achakura ari muenvironment yakadhakwa because izvo chitogara chimuseka akaguma kake kuti unai kuma, you know. So we are friends before husband and wife. So I think that's our victory point for me. Our malemo now over to you.
No, it's just a metaphor to say
metaphor to say
metaphor.
Okay.
Metaphor to say it's just a metaphor. Your good and we return a bad situation to our favor. So forgot what it took. What about content? And what about content? Which are engagement? What about engagement? What about beg? So
varungu sorry anofarisa.
Honestly,
guys, and then there's this other comment. I'm sorry, I'm not dwelling on comments, but then there's this other comment. Hey, you look like you enjoy kutukwa kumkadzi wako. No, I've got more time on my hands than he has. Skanti ma comments not baby ilopindurwe. Kana ukazoona time because I don't like TikTok anymore. Well, one because of the negative comments, but also because I think I've just outgrown it because I want to focus on lifestyle content more.
So we're not growing.
This one
was not growing.
So ndikana ncheri ama comments ndobva ndaisa star ndotora screenshot ndoti urikona ipinduri. So paipe pamunozoti TK is riding on dissing me. Anyway, next question. How does your husband feel about the negative comments put on you? I think we've tackled that, and how do you feel though?
I feel nothing. No. If anyone knows, is you. I did not give a rat's ass about
That's
about what other people think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And no question, Hango. I just love how authentic you are, Munodika. Thank you. And no question, but I love you guys. Kudarika amadze kwa baba wangu kunyanya my beauty chirongoma from Gokwe Paganye Primary Secondary School. Next do yasa buku. Shaisi stokuda kufura imwe shamwari yedu yatakabotamba naye primary so. Ngakatsvuka. Anyway, munodika musatedzere angava musatedzere anagava vane madzibaba nemadzitete akafa asina varume vakadzi. Sure, vakadzi vezvikwambo. Anyway, ndifarisirewo manaya. Nai anzi mhoro akarara. Anyway, ndokudai kudarika hama dzangu dzekwababa.
Isi takambonyaza sema
amadze kwa baba ka sorry amadze kwa baba wangu but amadze kwa baba inini ndikanzi drum remabiscuit akatota uda uchinyanisa ne ina ndochinyanisa ne amadze kwa baba aiwa pane vangu 6 vandisingachinyanisi my sisters angu anatete wangu but pane vamwe vaya ndobva nawo anyway mukuya rini nemwana uzondiani
wakami
imimi muri kuya rini une mwana munyowantu akusangana pakati mbakawo padhuze though takasiya jacket. It's an excuse to visit, yeah. Anyway, regai nditi ndisati ndati kuti musazoti ndati ndinokudai mufunge yenyu apa mwana wangu anonziwo Rain but mukomana.
Bless you.
Amfudambura ere ungoita muchato wa Rain
and Rain.
That would be cute. I just love you guys. No question. Guys, do you need a nanny? Yes, we do.
We do need
but we cannot afford.
Especially war.
Ndokudai ende makachena. Tatakachena ukazveshuwa papicture rachiro. Which country, I loved this question and I even responded. Which country would you love to relocate to, Karen, besides Zimbabwe? And are you going to relocate from UK to another country, or you will stay in the UK? Jet,
You know, answer that.
you go first.
Yeah, it's a long-term plan. It's something we are working on. We are here for a certain period of time until we get one of our family goals. We've got certain goals we need to accomplish. Whilst, yes. Ndine chitima chimarashi. Well, we've got certain goals we need to achieve or attain whilst we're still in the UK. But the desired country is probably Australia because of the favorable kind of environment. I think there's a work-life balance there. Yeah. Besides my fear of snakes and spiders, well, I think it's a better
you don't
move.
see them every day, though.
You park out every day, but
But you see them, but not every day. Is there kune mabiva no binamba? Mabiva.
Yeah, they've just got crazy animals, kangaroos and everywhere and stuff. But anyway.
Skippy.
That isn't. You're too young for that one. You're too young.
That was my favorite.
Plus, ZBC, I repeat.
That was my favorite TV show after school.
2025 ZBC
for me, I would love to relocate to Australia.
Why?
Because Chanduda started kuchikoro. It's highly paying in Australia. If I don't go to Australia, the second country of choice would be Canada.
Too cold.
If I don't go to Canada,
Japan
to be honest, guys,
but
I don't see myself.
Barrier, but Japan is nice.
I don't see myself staying here for 20 years. But maybe the last choice would be the last choice before Zimbabwe, because Zimbabwe is the final destination. The last choice probably will be America, but well, yeah, I don't know. But okay, well, I would love to relocate, and it's something that we're looking
already planning to.
And yeah. Anyway, how old are you guys? How old are we now?
I'm 23.
It's his birthday.
Old.
Itikeshwa vanhu vachindituri ndiri chemberewo but 23 saka ndine chi.
I'm 19.
How old are we? TK is turning.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mira. 2001. Mira, TK. 2011, 2021, 2022, 2025. TK is turning 34 this year. And I'll be turning 30. So we are 29 and 33 at the moment. When the video was shorted. Yes, we shot the video.
Shoot your shot.
Right. The other question is Hansi Haichino's fame. My question is Mskana Arakukura or your baby brother Anoyarin. Guys, baby brother Akuya. This time at school vegan Shatakaita Pepe Tatu Kuchka. Taichka. So EDD mwana rikativaudza EDD mwana ari kutera ndi 7 December. Watch the space.
No.
And then I think one of the last question is, how is Cornwall? I've been contemplating on moving there, but Ndingori is skeptical.
It depends
with what you're doing, number one.
With what you're doing currently and what you want out of being here. Because I think the move to Cornwall for us was a better one because it's an environment where you can raise a family as opposed to the busier up north, isn't it? So if you want to come here for growth and development, good. But it's not no, what's the word for it? It's not a nightlife kind of city. Nah.
It's actually a county.
Yeah, it's a county rather. So you will not get that fast life kind of vibe here. No, that's no.
I think if you're in Zimbabwe, Cornwall is Vic Falls.
Yeah.
So it's
comparison, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more of a tourist area, and things are a bit on the pricey side, and rentals are as well, depending on the area of Rogara. It's just Togara Baghdad. But
yeah, this Baghdad.
Togara Kokwan. Cornwall is beautiful. I love the peace. If you're, let me tell you this, if you love peace, if you love quiet, if you don't mind driving in roads without street lights, if you love nature, if you love nature, if you and if you also don't mind driving for long hours to go Kunonakidza, then Cornwall is a good city for you. And if you want to raise kids, Cornwall, Kudus in Border France, so it's a good place to be. What else? Cornwall is just beautiful. It's a very, please wear it. In name chidimbututu wear moya church. Plus nindra nese. Muruma ngano todashe kubemina.
Ingo.
Pamiripan. Ayo, ukamsuni mari yako ni moto yako ndogaro.
I like this place actually.
Pamiripan.
Pa jaja. Kubema zungoda weekend wotungodzoka and unoska to bodo kuona for the next 4 months.
And also I feel like kuna maybe akusati kwani competition. Panika mukamutengero inina mota yangu aina kumbonyanyoti. But panika mukamutengero kanoitwa mota ukukumberi uko. Ketunanati awankawaona yamainouya. Anti maji kunokana vanhu vachitenga mota aritotenga bhozi mari yacho iripo.
And vanhu vacho kuno mari yacho itoripo.
Vanhu kuno kune mabhazi. Is it not us advertising Cornwall?
Get paid for this, man.
And also when you guys come to Cornwall, you will meet us. And then after you meet us, we will invite you to church. One thing about our church before we sign out, we eat every Sunday. That's the favorite part of church.
Tactic evangelism yajago.
We eat every Sunday. So cherataka fast to break nilumo. Anyway, I think these are the questions that we had.
Okay.
And some questions that were PCOS related, fertility related, we managed to respond to them privately. Because I think we've tried to exhaust topic yacho. So without further
ado,
thank you for reaching to this part of the video. We love you.
We appreciate you.
Please follow,
like,
share,
and subscribe.
Later.
Bye.